Gamers, those exotic class items dropped today, and I couldn't believe my eyes when something like this dropped. You're telling me that when I hit a powerful melee, final blows trigger an ignition, and also I can get buffed by the Synthoceps, improves melee damage when you're surrounded. Now, when I put this on, I'm like, oh, it can't be that crazy, right? Boy, I was wrong. I know you guys are probably like, Clyde, you're uploading all these hunter builds, but where's the Titan? I know, man. I just want to tell you guys that I am pretty much obsessed with the hunter combination blow build. I've probably ran this countless times over the years, and it's like my top 3 favorite builds. So I didn't think that it would get any better, but with this new exotic class item, it's just busted, man. I found a way to always keep up my transcendence, my light and dark energy always up. But man, this is a lot of fun, so I wanted to show you guys how to take your build to the next level, grind your exotic class items out. If you want to get the Liar's Handshake class item, you can. I just wasn't lucky enough to get one today, but this feels good with Synthoceps. The reason why I'm using it is because it's improving melee damage, period. It was even working with the grapple, so instead of waiting for the Liar's intrinsic perk to kick in, I feel like Synthoceps feels good, but I'll let you guys know if it gets even better with a Liar's Handshake. But anyways, let's break down the Prismatic Hunter. Golden Gun, Nighthawk, obviously, but if you want to run anything else, you can have some fun with it. You're gonna have to dodge with Gambler's Dodge to get that melee ability energy. Combination Blow was a lot of fun, of course, stacking it with Calibans and causing explosions. Duskfields or Grapple, it's up to you. I was running Grapple a lot today because I was running the dual Destiny mission, and Grapple was helping me get around the map faster, and it did work with my 1-2 punch shotgun, and it did work with the Calibans. But playing into the Duskfield grenade is going to fill up your Transcendence Dark meter so quickly. There's a clip here where it's just always refreshing really quickly. All I got to do is get some enemies in that Duskfield, and then I'm going to dodge with Winter Shroud and freeze them and then kill them, and then that bar fills up very quickly. Stylus Executioner is really good simply because you're going to be going in and out and trying to get those huge punch kills on the boss damage or ads, and sometimes you might need a way to kind of run away with Stylish, be invis. But again, if you want to run something like Threaded Spectre for the decoys, totally up to you. Remember, this stuff's just base. Same thing with the fragments. If you don't like what I'm running, you can always switch off. The reason why I have Sacrifice on is because when I have an Arc Solar Avoid buff, ability final blows are going to juice that darkness transcendent energy. I don't really have a problem filling up my light bar. It's the dark bar, so that's why I wanted to use this. And I'm always going to be amplified or radiant, so it's pretty simple. Protection just plays into me being surrounded by combatants. That's what you're doing with the build, and also getting that damage resist. Blessing, you do have to put on this because I felt like losing the Liar's Handshake intrinsic perk of the heal, you now need something to heal you. So final blows, as soon as you hit that melee, you'll begin your health regen. We're going to be running Courage simply because you don't take this off when you're running Golden Gun. It's a 15% damage boost to your Arc, Solar, and Void abilities. And all you got to do is throw a Darkness buff on, such as Duskfield or Sever or a Shurikens, but you wouldn't do that. But it tells you right here, slow, freeze, sever, suspend, and unravel. Easy juice. Face It of Ruin, we're going to be using increasing the size of the burst of your Shatter and Stasis crystals or a frozen target, and increases the effect of the solar ignitions. Well, your Caliban Punch does that. When you're freezing with the Duskfield, it takes it to the next level. But anyways, like I said, if you want to swap out anything and try something different, use whatever you like. Weapons I was using, I did go with Demolitionist 1-2 punch Swordbreaker. If you don't want to use this or don't have it, just use something with 1-2 punch. But I like playing into getting my grenades back. Also, First Thrall is kind of cool when you just proc it and then you shoot something and everything explodes. Your energy weapons, up to you. I just like Stats for All, 1 for All, playing into my damage resist. And I've been running around with this thing nonstop all day. I mean, Microcosm's sweet. This thing melts bosses. It melts enemies. It even melts the Witness. Use whatever you like on the weapon side. Going over the armor mods, like I said, we're using the cloak with Caliban and Synthoceps. Double Bomber to play into the grenades. Powerful Attraction to pick up the orbs. Kinetic Scav for my heavy. Innervation for my grenade. And Recuperation for my health. Resist mods, duh. Heavy-handed, this is how you're going to make those orbs pick up on your artifact. And Double Impact Induction to reduce that grenade cooldown. I have a lot of grenade cooldowns on because pretty much you always get dodge punch with this build, and the more grenades you can throw, the better. Playing into hands-on and dynamo, you're always going to have a super. Quick supers, 30 seconds. Like I said, use whatever supers you want. The key artifact mods you're looking for in your artifact this season: Shield Crush. That's going to help you while you're amplified or radiant. Your grenade recharges faster and deals increased damage. That's going to be huge as well. And Transference, you gain increased grenade and melee damage while transcendent. Weapon final blows while transcendent. Refund light and dark energy after the transcendent ends. If you start playing into void weapons, you should definitely run Expanding Abyss. I run all 3 of these: Void, Radiant, and Galvanic Armor. Up to you, but we're really only playing into these 2. Radiant Orbs, every time you punch something, you're going to make yourself radiant. That's why I didn't have the other fragment on, so I played it into the artifact. And when you have Arc or Prismatic subclass equipped, incoming damage from combatants is reduced when you're amplified, so you can just run around and punch stuff. Again, going over the gameplay loop, pretty simple. blow. Pay attention to combination blow. Make sure that you're defeating targets with it and keeping the stacks high. You're just going to dodge punch, dodge punch, dodge punch, get that combination blow ×3, and then go up to something with a 1-2 punch, shoot melee, shoot melee. Like I said, the 1-2 punch and combination blow will work with the grapple. It's kind of up to you. Again, I just have some gameplay loop playing in the background of me playing the new Gold Destiny mission. I was having a lot of fun with it, but man, just seeing this loop, how it just dominates everything and causing explosions, I feel like you can easily enjoy the game more. I know people even were coming in the chat there, they're like, Clyde, it's all about punchy hunters this season. Pretty much Prismatic Hunter's just going to dominate nonstop because it's doing so much damage. I mean, their 2 hunters already 2-manned Witness. I got some more builds coming. Now that we can grind these exotic class items, I'm just going to pretty much be cranking out as many builds as I possibly can. But don't worry, Titans, you're up next. The next build will be a Titan build with the new exotic class item, so we're going to be having a lot of fun with that. I'll probably be testing stuff on stream every day, so make sure you guys come hang out and chat, and I'll see you guys in the next one.